Good evening everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, the British Strength YouTube channel. In this episode, Faye and I have travelled down to Cardiff to check out the new ZeroW gym owned by Jordan Helyer, my coach. I'm going to go over to his gym in the morning and we're going to have a workout there. He's going to coach me. I am being coached on squats, just with an issue in terms of like keeping my spine neutral. It's something which I don't feel I have learnt properly when I first started lifting, so a position very much into extension is what feels normal to me, and I just wanted to kind of iron things out with him, make sure that what I have come to learn is actually neutral and what I have coached my clients is neutral over the years is indeed correct, and just to kind of make sure that I'm along the right lines. We're staying in a manor hotel near the gym. Well, it's a good 25-minute drive out of the gym, but it's worth it so far. The decor is lovely. Maybe I will show you a little bit tomorrow as we're going out, but I very, very much like this style of decor in the hotel. It's not typified necessarily by the wallpaper behind me, by the way, because that is quite garish, isn't it? But you're going to see us in the gym tomorrow. We'll, maybe even take you around ZeroW. Any of you UK people want to check it out, you'll get to kind of see a little bit of what it's like and see my coaching experience there. Don't expect any big weights because my right leg is still not working properly. If you want to find out more about that, go back through the previous videos. I can't be bothered moaning about it yet again. So we're going to go to bed now and get a nice rest before the morning. We'll see you there. So we're at ZeroW now, midway through my workout. I've been coached by Jordan on squats, and I'm just kind of going to let Jordan go through exactly what we did, because he's going to explain it way better than I can, where I was at the start, what cues he gave me and whatnot. So what did we do?
For sure. So Alex was a bit unique when he came here, or when we've been working with him the last couple of weeks, has this thing called neural inhibition, which essentially is like he did a deadlift, hurt his back, and then basically one leg wasn't working as well as the other. So it led to this shift. Over time then, when we've been trying to work through that, then he struggled to hit depth. So the objective today was essentially trying to make him more quote unquote symmetrical, but also allow him to move through space a little bit easier so he can squat to powerlift in depth. In terms of like technical things that we were seeing is when Alex was then getting into the bar and he was starting at the top, the cue or the things that it looked like he was reinforcing was this sort of like chest up notion. And when people are squatting with their chest up like this, it tends to then arch their lower back, which then kicks their pelvis into this sort of anterior tilt. So they're in this little arch. As a result of that, then it's just really hard for us to like move through space. So to make things really, really simple for Alex, all we got him to do is once he unracked the bar, we allowed his torso to be slightly more at that angle. And then we just bolstered how he engaged his upper back. So getting him to squeeze the bar really, really tight. So his wrists didn't roll around, pinching hard between his upper back and his shoulders, just so then the upper back was stable. Then we went through how to brace and how to really engage that to keep the whole torso neutral and rigid. As a byproduct of doing that, then his pelvis was set neutral. So then when he then initiated the squat, it was just much easier for you to move through space.
Yeah, so in terms of how that felt, how that genuinely felt, to me, it felt night and day. There was definitely something missing when I've been squatting on my own in my garage. Yet we've been through cues and stuff online, sending check-ins every week, but there was just something that wasn't quite there yet, and we've not been able to try all these variables yet with my stance and just getting the very fine details that you can get in person just that little bit better. We changed my stance last week a little bit, put that into action this week. Used what Jordan said and just let my torso tip forward exactly like he said, and not try to maintain such an upright torso and get to it. Everything that you just said, I've just naturally like went towards this kind of thing and thinking that's how you do it. And just for him to instill the confidence in me that you can let it drop forward. Honestly, now it feels like I'm more piston-like, more like a machine whereby my legs are driving the whole thing, and my torso is just basically like just a battering ram, just staying nice and in place, really. That felt a lot stronger. Of course, I'm not at my strongest yet. I'm not going to get into that, but it will come in time. Do you know what I mean? It'll come, and that's given me so much confidence because I've known that, like, I've almost known what neutral is, but not being able to have the confidence to do it myself. I needed to come here and have you show it to me. I needed to see it and feel it in person. It was bloody awesome. The gym itself, absolutely amazing. The atmosphere, the atmosphere is great in there for the powerlifting stuff, but I love this as well, like the accessories room. It's almost like a showroom. It probably doesn't show up on camera, but we're having a great time. Faye and I are both having a great time training here too. So thank you for having us, and I look forward to taking this forward, everything I've learned today. So and all the nice things I'm saying there are purely genuine, not being sycophantic. Have no reason whatsoever to be sycophantic just to appease you or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes it can come across that way, like, oh, I was just saying that, but it's not the case. So thank you very much.
Yeah, easy, man. Thanks so much.